Alright, welcome and buckle the F up because it's gonna be the best course on YouTube if you wanna go from a fat MF, which I can't swear yet because we're on YouTube, to looking pretty lean and ripped and having six-pack abs and all that, right? This video is for you. If you are grossly overweight, like so gross that when you wear pants, let me resize myself. You're so gross that when you wear pants, your fat pour out of your pants, okay? Like, so you have to wear these big ass parachute like pants, you get what I mean? You literally hate even going outside or socializing because you feel trapped in your fat body. You can't seem to lose fat no matter what you try. You are envious of thin people and think they are better than you. What the hell? You tried exercising and dieting before. It hasn't worked, or it's worked a bit, but you've gained it all back. You have lost hope and just clicked on this video because it seemed interesting. Like, you literally cried over how fat you are before. And, everything seems dark and hopeless, and you pretty much gave up on life and your dreams and goals because of this huge fat monkey on your back. And you decide to watch this video because you are tired of these BS videos by influencers made just for clicks and not to help you. So, you keep, I know you keep watching these videos, but they don't do shit for you. So this is just going to be a genuine course, a full guide that's just going to help you out. Okay, that's it. So I know like exactly how you feel. I know where you are because I was an obese child. I was ugly. I had no friends. I weighed 120 kilograms at my peak at age 16. This wasn't my fault, obviously, right? I was a fat kid. The fuck did I know? Food was my only comfort in this cruel world. I was lost and lonely with no one to help but myself. See, can I kiss myself? What am I doing? What kind of a teacher is this? Am I a good teacher if I incest myself? Write in the comments below what you would do if your teacher kissed himself in a lecture. Anyway, I know you're paying better than these personal trainers because I was fat too, right? I was an obese child. Here's the so here was I think this is in Italy. This was a normal tower, but my gravitational pull was so huge and strong that I fucking tilted the Tower of Pizza. It's like I have my own postcode. I was so fat that alright. Enough, fair enough. Like, I look like shit basically is the goal. And I struggled for years trying to lose fat and get a nice body, and no one helped me. I was literally fucking suicidal over this shit because as a young man, I like, look at my fucking body. You'd want to off yourself too if you look like this, and that you probably do, right? Like, I had boobs like a woman. I tried to end myself twice. I don't know why I put that in there. Yeah, even when I lost weight, I looked bad, right? So here's literally me crying because, like, I look like shit. It was pretty painful stuff. I had gynecomastia, my tits sagged. So, how did I do it? Right? How did I go from fat motherfucker to a motherfucker of inspiration that, you're watching this video on YouTube so far, so, and, I kind of became an authority on the stuff, right? How did I lose the fat? How did I do it? And it's like, my face ended up looking like, bad, oof. Yeah, I kind of looked pretty alright on that side. So how the fuck did I do it? So I got fat again a couple months ago, and here's me now. Just took the picture a couple days ago. Obviously I'm not ripped or shredded, but come on. I'll look pretty fucking fit. Let's be honest, right? And I'll in a month or two come back, boom, six packs, boom, I'll be fit, right? So how do I do it? How the fuck did I do it? First, let me tell you about a story because a good fat loss phase all must start with a story, and this is my story. Just around 5 to 6 months ago, I was living in Thailand in my own villa, and I had my own motorbike, and I was making money online. I was living with my girlfriend, the dream life. Like, I would wake up, this is what I would see outside of my window. Looks like paradise, right? So, like, that's not me, but that's the house we lived in. Like, I had fucking oxes or bisons or whatever outside my house. And some people say, "Oh, it's not a villa. Fuck you." Well, like, it's a good house. Let me have this, okay? Let me say that it was a villa. All right, I get it. It's a two-story house. Fuck you. It's a villa. I don't give a shit, right? This is like where I live. This was like my view literally every day, right? Pretty perfect life. I worked online. I was making $4,000 a month, so that's like my view from the office. It's me like working. And I was actually doing kickboxing, and I like just benched 100 kilograms. So this is not me, by the way. But yeah, I was just doing kickboxing. So life was pretty alright, and I had a business on YouTube. I made like $500 with less than 150 subs, which is like pretty alright. Pretty good, I think. Right? Yeah, this was my view every morning. I had made it. I was a Turkish guy with broke parents who was homeless twice in England, and who managed to earn American dollars and live in a villa in Thailand. Yeah, that's sorry, it was just funny. Like how fucking homeless do I look there? Anyway, like people respected me, and I kind of have a sick story, right? Yet you would think if you had that, if you went from homeless to fucking that shit, you'd be happy. But yet, every time I looked in the mirror, it was a reminder to me that I was a failure. I gave up on myself and my dreams, and I started living a life that wasn't even mine. Like, for the longest time, I wanted to be a fitness influencer and a personal trainer. Yet I gave up on my dreams because I just couldn't seem to lose the fat. Like, look at that, fucking donut fucking pouring out over there. Yeah, I kind of made it in the conventional sense, right? And yet I still hated every ounce of my life. Maybe I got like fucking depressed. I was thinking maybe I was destined to be fat, and that was okay. Maybe some people are born to be fat. Maybe I was just like, it wasn't meant to be me. So I thought maybe I should try to learn to enjoy life and try to be okay with being fat. I should, be more confident. And I even tried being stoner to feel better. Maybe finally enjoy life and people and stuff. But I didn't even like it. Like, by the way, it's legal over there. So, and like, yeah, the honest truth was like nothing felt as good as junk food. In fact, let me tell you like what I used to eat like daily. For breakfast, I'd drive to the burger joint just down the road. I would get a double beef burger with a chicken patty in it, plus the fish and chips with tartar sauce and spicy French fries. And for lunch, I would order two pizzas. So as you can see, this is like my order, two pizzas, right? I get a Mr. Chicken Ham and Miss Pepperoni. I'd have my threesome, or I'd have a nice threesome for lunch. And the dinner was my favorite, and that was McDonald's. For dinner, I get a double Big Mac, McSpicy chicken burger, two fries, two large fries by the way, McNuggets, and a sundae with brownie pieces in it. And then for snacks, I would hit the 7-Eleven. I'd get like ice cream or burgers or something like that. And this was just around 5 months ago or something. And I was just watching some YouTube as I was chomping down on my ice cream and McDonald's. I was just watching like slop content on YouTube. And as I was laying on my couch, just these McDonald's wraps around me, man. Imagine it's like dark at night, you can hear the crickets chirping, no one's around, you're just laying on a couch, you're just eating junk food, you're just watching some YouTube on your phone. And I checked my bank account, it was at zero. It was at $0, and I was out of money, and I spent my last money on fucking McDonald's, right? I spent all of my money on junk food takeaway. I knew that I had to go back to work tomorrow, which I hated. Like, yeah, I was making money, but I was working a job I hated. Like, the YouTube channel I had, I didn't even like the fucking channel. I hate video editing. Yet, like, that's what I did as a job. And I was literally trapped in a job I hated and a body I hated. It was depressing. I was just working to waste all of my money on shit junk food that made me unhealthy and made me depressed, I'd spend all my money on rent and I'd have no fulfillment in life. my only source of joy was burgers and like porn. I couldn't even enjoy drugs. Like, what the fuck? I was so addicted to food that like people become stoners. I was like, I smoked like 5 grams of weed. I was like, whatever. I like burgers more, you know. And then I started crying, like thinking that this was my life from now on. I'm just gonna be a fat digital nomad in Thailand, alone and lonely in the middle of nowhere in my big house. So like that's what I look like. I was like, oh yeah, this is life now. I guess I'll just make some money. I'll eat. I'll just enjoy life. I'll just be like the average person, right? And my girlfriend had been ghosting me for a while now, and I was feeling lonely, so I started talking to this AI. I don't know, I just felt lonely. I was like talking to this AI. So the reason I was talking to this AI was because I was in a super friendly place with friends. My friend also came, but yet I wanted to socialize and going out because like I hated my fat self. I didn't want to be around people. Like I was literally talking to AI because I was so unconfident that people would even like me enough to be my friend. It just was like, they look at my face and they're like, oh, I'll be friends, but you gotta sort out that gut, man. And I told the AI bot the truth that I was hiding for so long and pretending was fine. Like I literally gave up on my dreams because I was fat. That's what I realized. Like, um, I used to be in like a band in London. I used to do bodybuilding. I used to do kickboxing and stuff. And I just gave up on all my dreams. I just put on some weight. I was like, you know what? I wasn't meant to achieve my dreams and goals. I'll just live the mediocre shit life. I'll work a job I hate and I'll just eat myself to death. That's like what happened. And there I was alone in a foreign land. And I thought if I traveled far away, if I traveled far away from all my dreams, all my goals, all my friends, everything, people that I knew, I'd be free. But that's when I realized when I was just alone with McDonald's wrappers all around me, that no matter where you go, how far you travel, you just cannot escape yourself. I started looking at my fat body in the mirror, just grabbing my rolls and my thighs and my belly, and for the first time in like months or even like 2 years, I felt something. I felt an ounce of fight in me. Like I knew that I had to do this. I had to get this monkey off my back. I knew that I had to lose this fat once and for all, or I would be a failure for the rest of my life. I knew that I never feel like a man if I kept on this path. That wasn't even my fucking path, It was just like, I thought it'd be cool for social media. It was not even a good fucking life, you know? And I had to make a decision then and there. Do I keep up this charade, this fake life that wasn't even my dream, or do I face my demons? I was crying again. I don't want to be fat anymore. And I just couldn't hide my emotions and my true self under layers of fat and food anymore. It's like the more I ate, the more I was burying myself under all the food and the layers, but no more. I was like, all right, I have to come out now. I have to go. Like, I have to stop hiding. And I have to say that I'm down 11 kilograms, so 25 pounds, and I lost 5.3 of those kilograms just last month alone. How sick is that, right? So, sorted, kinda. Well, as I said, I still have like a month or two's work, but like, come on, I look fucking sexy. I look fucking sick. Alright, I know some trolls will comment like, oh, you don't have abs. Like, fuck off. If you look like me, fuck off. You'll be lucky to look like me. Shut up. Alright. Let's get into the course now. So I just want to give you a little motivation, a little pump up, get going, man. So, I'm not going to withhold any information. I'm not going to be like, oh, go to this, do this. I'm just going to give you everything. But the caveat is that I do one-to-one coaching, and check the link in the description. I have a fat loss program, blah, blah, blah. You don't need a personal trainer to lose fat, but from personal experience, it makes the journey faster. All that plug shit you probably don't want to hear, but you can give me money if you want. How about that? All right. So let's give you even some more motivation. Why is being fat horrible? You probably don't know about this, but being fat is worse than you think. Like, when you are obese, right, you are more likely to die. So every time you go for a takeaway, you're literally, you know, taken away from your life. That's why it's called takeaway, because it's taking you away, right? Fat people are less likely to be hired, and fat people are more likely to be poor. This is just a fact. You go to a job interview, and let's say two versions of you go to a job interview, right? There's one fit, muscular version of you, and then there's like fat, slobby version of fucking picking his nose. I mean, I don't know. If the fat people pick their nose, that's not a good stereotype. But you get my point. The fitter guy will be hired more likely because they'll just people trust fit people more. It's just a fact. Um, you know, ladies don't date fat guys. Ladies, speak out, and then emojis. Reason why ladies don't date fat guys! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Reasons I don't date fat guys. Romance Nigeria. So, I mean, if you want to go to Nigeria, so this blogger will not date you. So be a warning. So obviously you want to go to Nigeria and date this blogger Nairoland. So you probably shouldn't be fat. But aside from jokes, fat people have less friends. And the thing is that you know how being fat is bad, right? And if you were to have a kid, you'll pass on these things to your kid as well. Like literally, if my dad was fat and I was fat, and if you are fat, your kid will be fucking fat. Your kid will have the pain that you are having right now. Your kid will literally be fucking crying over his belly, just like you, because like you couldn't do the work to lose the fucking weight. You literally will be passing on generational trauma to your kid, and I'm pretty sure you don't want that. And yeah, as an overweight kid, I told you I got bullied a lot, and overweight kids are also more likely to be excluded from friendships. So if you don't want your kid to get bullied, don't make him fat, and don't name him something weird like tuna, like a fish, which, oops, I'm named Tuna and I'm obese. Fuck, yeah, I did get bullied. And also my Turkish name, my first name was also a girl's name. So I got triple fucked. Thanks, Dad. Fuck you. Whatever. Sorry, I got angry at my dad there. I was about to say, oh, but he's a nice guy, but then like, I mean, he's okay. Whatever. So right now, you also have metabolic syndrome. I mean, I don't hate my dad, but like, I mean, whatever. Metabolic syndrome is a group of health problems that occur together, right? So if you're fat, you probably have these syndromes. You have high blood pressure, high blood sugar, unhealthy cholesterol levels, excess belly fat, and this will increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. And this is super dangerous because it puts immense stress on your heart, blood vessels, and organs, leading to serious conditions like clogged arteries, nerve and organ damage from diabetes, and even life-threatening strokes. Additionally, it will cause chronic fatigue and inflammation, lowering your quality of life and potentially shortening your lifespan. So meaning that if you're fat, you are fucked. And plus, you are literally insulin resistant right now. So an additional consequence of fat cell insulin resistance is that the calories coming in have nowhere to go. So meaning that you're so fat right now that you eat food, right? You're fat, the food you eat is like, all right, we could go into the muscle, but like it's full, there's fat there. And then he's like, oh, we could go into the fat cells, but then like, wait, there's already so much fat in fat cells. Like we don't have nowhere to go. So literally, when you eat food, the food doesn't have anywhere to go in your body, so it literally stays in your blood. How fucked up is that? That's why like arteries get clogged or something. You know, you get less oxygen delivery, meaning that you'll get dumber. Like literally, physically, fat people like you're. If you were to get fitter, you would be smarter physiologically because you'll get more oxygen into your brain. Does that make sense? And like you will improve your nerve functions and stuff like that. Right, your ability to switch between fuels, so using carbs or fats as a fuel source, is fucked as well. And yeah, you're basically fucked. You're fucked, man. But it's okay because if there was a magic pill right now that when you take all these problems would go away, you take the pills, your belly would disappear, you finally become lean, and you all these diseases go away, and your child won't get bullied in school. Would you take it? Well, guess what? I have a course, 997. No, I'm kidding. Sadly, this bill doesn't exist, but I'll give you the next best thing, which is good information. What you truly lack on your journey is good information, and it will be provided by me. And willpower and discipline. That's what I ask of you, right? If you do everything that I say, I promise you, in as short as 3 to 6 months, like you're not gonna be able to recognize yourself. Like you've seen my pictures, bro. Come on, and there's literally a highly likely chance that you will get rid of metabolic syndrome, and some people do it in as a short time in like 2 weeks. So like, do it. Why not? You're gonna gain more confidence. You're gonna feel like you're actually going somewhere in life, and you're gonna like finally be okay with yourself and be proud of being yourself and your accomplishments. You're fucking finally gonna be able to stare at yourself in the eyes in the mirror, but like, yeah, all right, I like the person I'm becoming. So, here's some more motivation. We live in a world where even Nikocado avocado can lose fucking weight. Just let that sit for a bit. Like, this guy. You know this guy, right? You know this guy. You know how fucking disgusting, fat, and obese this motherfucker is. You know how the whole internet made fun of him, and even he can lose fucking weight. So come the fuck on. What is your excuse? What the fuck is your excuse? This guy made it. This guy lost the fat. You know what? I would even say if I lost the fat, you'll be able to lose this fat. But I see myself as like a hardworking, smart. I see myself as kind of. I don't want to say I'm a bit of a narcissist, but like, come on, this fucking guy, this fucking loser, this dickhead loses fat and you can't. Come the fuck on, bro. Come on. All right, if you cannot lose fat, you are objectively like worse than him at achieving your goals. Come on, you cannot get mocked by Nikocado. So we have four phases of fat loss. One is motivation and inspiration. You know, the spark that starts the fire, and this is what we're doing right now. You learn about new fat loss concepts, maybe get inspired to start a fat loss journey, and you are starting to slowly convince yourself to lose fat. So maybe you're watching this video and you're convincing yourself, all right, I want to do this, you know. And then we got baby steps. Is that's when you start to make some changes, and these changes are slow, but you're slowly easing into an exercise and diet plan. You're slowly getting used to what you should be doing. And the third stage is, I don't know if this will work, but I'll give it a go. So you finally be like, all right, fuck it. Maybe you like pay for a coach or you buy like a program or something. You're like, all right, I'm gonna try this, man. All right, let's get into it. You have some hope inside of you, but you aren't sure if you are doing things right or if you're losing fat. It's been maybe like 1 or 2 weeks. Scales went down a bit, but like no one's really telling you lost fat or anything. It's just a bit of a dark zone you must get through. It's yeah, it's these are the lonely days. Like this is the hardest phase because you don't know if there's light at the end of the tunnel. And then number four is holy shit, it's working. So you're down like more than 15 pounds. You can see visual changes. You started getting compliments, clothes fit better. Maybe you feel you wear a size smaller. You thank yourself. You thank yourself that you watch this video right now and you keep losing fat effortlessly. So you must understand how each phase works, which I think I've told to you pretty clearly. I go, fuck, stop promoting your shit, fucking hell. Jeez, I don't know, I put this much plugs to my shit. Jeez, alright salesman, calm down. So phase one is motivation, inspiration. Yeah, we already covered the motivation, inspiration. So I'm going to fully assume from now on that you want to take action on these steps. So I'm not gonna try to convince you to lose fat unless you're like a troll watching my video, which seem to have more haters than lovers, which oh well. So phase two is baby steps. This is mainly the steps where you're gonna be building habits like fat burning habits, and you're gonna get used to the new tools in your life. Excuse me, I gotta drink some water. I'm gonna keep that in, by the way. I'm not gonna cut me drinking water. Fuck you, I'm teaching you so much shit. Alright. You all right? I'm teaching you so much stuff. Allow me to drink some water on your YouTube. On let me get some watch time. I don't know. I want to drink water anyway. So the goal right now is to make things so easy that it's impossible to fail. We're not doing sprints. We're just doing marathons at a baby pace. Right? If someone were to tell you to walk a marathon over maybe, let's say, 1 month, walk 52 kilometers, that would be fucking easy for you, right? You could do that. But if someone was like, hey, you got to sprint a marathon in like 2 hours, like, oh man, I don't know, right? But we're going to make it so easy, it's going to be impossible for you to fail. So, yeah, we need to make fat loss so easy right now that not losing fat is impossible, because your confidence has been broken so much and you've lost so much hope that you need to start getting some wins. This is the time where you actually start to win some stuff. So how do we define a win? So if you learn about fat loss right now, if you are watching this video, you learn about fat loss, you're winning, literally. And if you apply the concepts you've learned, that is a win. Like literally you listening to me talking, you're winning right now. You're doing much better than your old fatter self. In fact, you're less fat. Your brain is less fat right now that you're watching this video. So you're making progress. All right? So for the people that just want to start an insane fat loss diet and lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, etc., just don't argue with me when I say this stuff. Because let's be honest, you try those fat BS diets and they haven't fucking worked anyway, right? And like, if you're some brain dead fucking idiot, go click off this video, watch another lose 20 pounds by only eat the carrot diet, the dildo diet. Go watch the pink dildo diet and shove it up your ass. Fucking gonna argue. So the idea is that we must progressively overload our fat loss journey. So imagine if someone wants to get stronger, we start with the empty bar and then add weights over time, right? Same with fat loss. You can never, no one in the history has ever gone from lifting an empty bar to a 100 kilogram bench press. So for your fat loss journey, we cannot, like, you're at the empty bar right now if you're fat, right? You're watching this video, you're fat, bro. Come on. This has been like 28 minutes. You're still watching, you're fat. All right, don't argue. You cannot do like what I am doing right now, like a bodybuilder type of diet, right? But you can still do a type of diet that they can still lose fat on, right? When I started with the empty bar, when I went to the gym, I was just lifting the empty bar, but over time, now I'm lifting 100 kilograms, more than 100. It just takes time. So the habits to focus on right now is to understand progressive overload, mindful eating, getting used to the idea of exercising weekly, and staying on the plan. The truth is that you will get your ideal body as long as you do the things that I tell you to do right now. Like, it is impossible for you to not have your dream body if you just do the things that I tell you right now. As long as you stay in the game, you don't fall off and gain fat, you will literally have your dream body. It's just a matter of when, not a matter of if. So make a promise to yourself right now that you'll stay in the game no matter what. No matter how long it takes, you're going to see it through. I saw it through. Here I am. Right? You're gonna see it through as well, and we're all. Life's awesome. Any form of progress over your old self must be treated as a win, right? Any sort of progress. So let's say, you're so fucked. You were eating like the diet that I was eating, and then you cut out one fry. You just, instead of getting 2 large fries, you get one. It's a win. Like, technically, you're doing better. That's progress. So, congratulations. Like, that's a win. Right? What's this? You must understand progressive overload. My diet and exercise plan currently involves a strict diet, a cardio plan, which has me doing Stairmaster every day and lifting 5 times a week plus abs. And this plan made me lose over 5.3 kilograms, which is 12 pounds in a month. Sounds impossible for you to do, right? But the truth is that just 5 months ago, I started by just walking and lifting 2 times a week. I didn't even do cardio. That's how I started. If I literally 5 months ago, I just was walking and lifting. That was it. And look at me now. I'm doing 60 minutes of stairs. Not every day. I do 30 every day. 30 minimum. And I do 62 times. Like, come on. How is that fucking impressive? Someone's doing the stairs for an hour? That is impressive, right? Like, when I started, I knew that if I ordered one burger instead of two, that was a win for me. Excuse me, I gotta get some water, but we'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back, so let's move on. Okay, so you must understand how exactly we lose fat. It's a really simple process, but the fitness industry seems to make it super complicated. So our body uses energy every day to sustain itself and its bodily functions. To explain this simply, if you eat more than your body needs, so if you eat more than your body requires, the extra energy will be converted and stored as fat. If you eat less than your body needs, your body will burn fat to sustain your energy needs. It is that simple. So we have some infographics, some images upon the screen. So if you eat more calories than you burn, you're going to get fatter. And if you eat less, you're going to lose fat. It is really that simple. It's literally calories in, calories out. This like keto diet, the circle, fucking Atkins. It's all calories, man. That is the main principle behind all of them. No, you don't need to fucking only eat steak or carnivore like Jordan Peterson, okay? You're like, or Joe Rogan or whatever the fuck. Just calories, that's it. There are four main ways that our body actually burns calories. So we have the resting metabolic rate, which is like your brain functions, your gut functions, your blood functions, everything you do in your body requires a certain amount of energy, right? Even if you were bedbound, you would still burn these calories. And then we have the thermic effect of food, which is just literally how many calories it takes to digest food, meaning that, when you eat food, it takes calories to digest it. So it's literally that. So in theory, if you wanted to burn more calories, you would eat more because of the thermic effect of food. But then also you would have eaten more. So you I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it's literally that. And neat is like fidgeting. Maybe if you're on this channel, you probably know that I play the guitar. So neat is just me playing the guitar, me talking, me walking, me drinking coffee. That's all neat stuff. It's non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which literally means non-exercise activity. Yeah, and then we have exercise, which is if you don't know what exercise is, yeah, that's why you're here, because you're fat and you don't exercise. Haha. I'm a fitness guy bullying fat people. Hooray. But the main point that I'm making is exercise burns a relatively small amount of calories compared to everything else we have, right? So our focus for fat loss must be on the diet. So stop getting clickbaited and actually start learning. So if an influencer, so I'm just gonna unfuck your brain because your brain has been fucked by these fucking retards in the industry. If an influencer uses any of these phases, they are a charlatan. Run away from them and unsubscribe. They don't want you to win. Right? Become a fat burning machine. What the fuck does that even mean, dickhead? Abdominal assault. What? Fat burning workout. Every workout will burn fat. And here's the thing, we burn fat literally with everything that I do. I'm talking right now. This is a fat burning speech. Fuck you. Burn fat fast. I mean, workouts don't burn fat fast. It's just metabolism body type. So if you see these videos, just ignore them. Just fat burning workouts are a scam and a lie. I explained it. So these are certain fat burning workouts, right? Abdominal assault. Damn. Okay, so So imagine this, okay? So it takes 10 minutes. These workouts, let's say you burn 10 calories per a minute, right? So if you do the 50-minute abdominal assault, you would have only burned 150 calories, which is like literally half a donut, which is not a lot, right? So it's just, they're useless. Fucking useless. They're scam. The only people who can lose fat only by exercise are trained athletes, and they don't need to lose fat in the first place anyway. For example, if you're a swimmer who swim 2 hours every day or a cyclist who cycles 6 hours daily, then like, yeah, you can lose fat just by exercise. Motherfucker, are you exercising 6 hours a day? No, you're just an average Joe who wants to fucking, who's even scared of going to the gym or just wants to go to the gym. You don't fucking go out for walks. I'm not gonna insult. Fuck. Okay, let's not insult you, but like, come on, you're not an Olympian. Neither am I. We're just like average folks who just want to look good. So you cannot like train an exercise thing, right? You lose fat by burning more calories than you consume. So focus must be on diet. Here's the thing. Our step one, like what you're gonna do, is the hardest step. So step one is gonna be learning about food and nutrition. Start being mindful of what you eat, and you're gonna keep a food diary, and you're gonna get used to moving your body. So, excuse me. What I've been taught in school about food is wrong. So this school will show you like this food pyramid, show you that just eat a lot of breads, some food, blah blah blah, milk and what is this? What is that? I don't understand. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a scam. They're trying to get you comfortable with pyramids so that further down the line, fucking Herbalife get fucked. Right, for now, forget about the perfect diet or anything, right? For now, we just literally must fix you and like do make some healthy changes. So remember my McDonald's meal, right? It was like if you read the David Goggins book, it's like as bad as that, right? Double Big Mac, McSpicy, French fries, two French fries, nuggets, sundae. So if I just changed my meal, I just had a Big Mac meal with nuggets and a sundae, then I would have lost fat. Like if I can just make this change, then that will lead to fat loss. I need you to understand this. Like it is this easy to lose fat at this point. You just get rid of one of the fries and get rid of the other burger. It will lead to fat loss. I promise. Let's say you drink 4 sodas every day, which who drinks sodas, man? I don't get Americans. Like people, what's Dr. Pepper? What? But like, let's say you drink 4 sodas because you're American or something. I don't know any other nation who drinks sodas. Or maybe Italians. I don't know. Well, you switch it to zero calorie Dr. Pepper. Guess what's gonna happen? So a can of Coke is 150 calories, right? So let's say the soda you drink is 150 calories. So if you drink 4 of them a day, that's 600 calories a day. If you just replace that with diet soda, what's going to happen is that you would have removed 600 calories in a day from your diet. In 30 days, that is 1,800 calories, sorry, 18,000 calories. And that's going to amount to 6 pounds of fat loss just from this change. You understand how insane and great that is? Like, you can literally lose 6 pounds right now just by switching to zero-calorie drinks. And anybody can switch to diet drinks. Another substitute. You replace the ice cream you have with diet ice cream. Replace fucking Ben and Jerry's shit with the like Halo Top Oppo stuff. Like you'll lose fat. Like it's so easy. And if you can't fucking give up Ben and Jerry's for fucking this ice cream, like come on, bro, come the fuck on. All right. Must I remind you that Nikocado Avocado has lost fat? All right. You are not worse than Nikocado Avocado. All right. No matter how shit you think of yourself as, you are not like worse than Nikocado. All right. So here's my tiered food system. Screenshot this screen if you want. Like you can screenshot this. This will be helpful. This is what I give my clients as well. And your goal right now is just to go from tier 4 foods to tier 3 foods. So if instead of ordering pizza, you make store-bought oven pizza, that is success for you. What this is doing is retraining your taste buds and teaching you to make healthier food choices. Alright, sorry. So if you replace one unhealthy meal you have with a tier 2 meal into your day, right, that is great. That is fucking success. So when I was in Thailand, as I was saying, I was addicted to food. I was like, fuck, I gotta eat healthy. So I started buying chicken mince and I bought a rice cooker. And like, well, I started eating peanut butter, rice, and chicken. So instead of like, for breakfast, that is what I had. I bought some egg whites and stuff. I was getting used to it. I still wasn't eating vegetables yet, but I was like, all right, that's too fucking unhealthy. Let me make some meals. So, yeah, example meal is a chicken, rice, peanut butter, and pepper. I mean, pretty tasty, pretty good stuff. So your goal, if you're eating tier 4 foods right now, is just to get to tier 3, right? So instead of, like, tier 3 is, just read this, man. Just kind of like processed foods that kind of are healthy, not really. Those kinds of foods. Like, you know what I mean. You have a brain, you can figure it out. And then tier 2 is sweet potatoes, rice, like whole foods basically. Chicken, it could be steak, sirloin, I think. That's what they call. I think I only ate steak like once or twice in my life. I'm poor, man. I used to be. And then cucumber, pepper, that's tier 1. I mean, not tasty, not super filling. Obviously, I have some of these guys here and there, like here and there as well. But like tier 2 is the great food. Okay, so here's an actionable step. You must do this right now for success. Start building the habit of keeping a food log. So download Lose It on Google Play or App Store right now. Or pause the video or go to your home screen, download the app right now, and then if you don't have it, order a food scale online right now. You must do this. Literally do it. Actionable step. Do it. I'm gonna assume you did it. Some of you motherfuckers didn't. You're just gonna keep watching. You're gonna fail. Congratulations to the people who did. You just made progress on your fat loss goals. For the people who haven't done it, well, this video isn't going to be helpful anymore. You can't even take the first step. So anyway, for the people, I'm going to assume you did it. So what you're going to do is you're going to use Lose It to log everything that you eat. Like, there's going to be no judgment. There's no bad foods. There's no good foods. Food choices aren't a moral thing. Food choices do not make you a bad person. So log everything you eat. And I have a full tutorial on Lose It on my course. Check description. What is this? People aren't gonna sign up to a course because you have to use a phone app fucking video. It's so dumb. Like, people can't figure out how to use a phone app. I don't want to be too markety, but yeah. Alright, how to log food. So Lose It database will have the foods that you eat already registered. You can also scan the barcodes of food in grocery store easily. So for example, you grab, like, you turn around the food, it's gonna have barcode, scan it with Lose It, you're gonna have nutritional information, and at first maybe you won't understand what the stuff means, but when you get the reps in, so when you just keep doing it, you'll just know, man. So let's say you eat at McDonald's, just log it, just literally log it, please, log everything, okay? And this micro habit will only take 30 seconds. People believe like tracking what you eat and logging food is hard, but it only takes like 30 seconds. And at this phase right now, you do not have any calorie or macro goals. Just eat whatever you want. But obviously, we're doing the tier thing. Just focus on like healthy habits. Focus on eating better, like better quality foods. We're not really like focusing on fat loss right now. We're just focusing on fucking your brain, okay? So yeah, it's got like every food you could think of, it's there. All right, it probably has, I don't know, everything. Probably has duck feet in there. Some people eat duck feet. I'm never gonna eat duck feet, but like people have eaten duck feet before. So there are some strict rules you must implement. So foods you buy in grocery stores must have its nutritional information on it so that you can track it. Now, if you're in the first world, a lot of foods will have the nutritional information on it, but if you, if you don't live in like first world countries, some foods don't have the nutritional information. Just please don't eat it, please. Like, just don't buy them. Like, fuck you. Give me info. I won't buy your shit. Boycott it. And if you eat outside, the restaurant must have the calories of the food online or on the menu. Now, I know every time this is not possible, but just come on, man. Just if you're gonna track it, just go to a restaurant which has its calories. I mean, if you live in like America or UK, this will be pretty easy, or like in Europe. But yeah, if you live in like first world, just come on, just don't be a dickhead. Just go to restaurants with like that have the calories. But like if you live in some like third world or more eastern country, like then fair enough, because no one gives a fuck about health, or no one's like, oh, go to, no one does that. So like fair enough. But if you live in the first world, go to a restaurant with that has its calories online. And so if you eat inside, so inside the house, measure and track the food. This is not as scary or hard as you think. Just press the tear button, do it. Track sauces and stack and nibbling also. A lot of people throw in like a couple nuts here and there in their mouths. Swallow a bit of nuts, but they don't even know like. And then I used to do that too, and then I started tracking the weight, and apparently I was eating like 100 calories of nuts without even noticing. So track your nibbling. Start comparing nutrition calories of certain foods in grocery stores. So you're gonna want to build this skill as well. And weirdly, when I first started doing it, I used to feel judged when I used to compare nutritional labels. You must get over this fear. You're gonna see different foods have different calorie and protein fiber amounts. So, for example, here's how you make better grocery choices when shopping. So, bread, right? Bread. Everyone has seen bread. Everyone knows bread. Everyone loves bread. Does everyone love bread? I don't know. But here is a brioche loaf, 500 grams, and here is Hovis tasty wholemeal thick bread. Okay, so we're gonna turn around. These are nutrition labels. So per 100 gram, the brioche has 357 calories, and the Hovis one has 221. So meaning that the Hovis one actually has less calories, which will be more helpful towards you for your fat loss goals. Then you're gonna actually, when buying bread or like any type of carbohydrate, you should check the sugar. You should go with the like amount with the least sugar, because less sugar will be better when you're making food choices. Does sugar have its place in a diet? Yes, but it's like performance nutrition. I'm just not gonna get into it. And you're gonna want to check the protein amount. So, sorry, the fiber amount. As you can see, Hovis has more fiber, which will mean that it will be more filling. And then the protein, Hovis has more protein. So, meaning that Hovis is clearly the better, nutritionally, it is better for your health and your performance, your fat loss goals, less calories. So, pick the Hovis one, right? So, start doing this. And a good rule is a rule of 6 when it comes to buying carbohydrates. So, you're going to check it, turn it around, more than 6 grams of fiber and then less than 6 grams of sugar per 100 grams is good. So rule of 6, keep that in mind. So yeah, things to look for when grocery shopping: higher fiber, higher protein, less sugar, less calories overall. So what does a healthy balanced meal look like? Let's show you. So protein, fiber, carbs, fat, and veg. I wrote beg, but veg. Let's let me change it 1 second. Okay, so did I not change it? Am I stupid? Alright, so veggies, vegetables, right? So a good rule of thumb when if you just wanna wing it is the palm of your hand is one portion of protein, a closed fist of carbohydrates, thumb of fat, right? And then cupped hands of fruits or vegetables. So if you just stick to this rule, Sick, wicked man. Try eating healthy and inserting healthy meals into your diet. So we are not quitting tier 3 to 4 foods altogether, but rather we're building the habit of learning how to eat healthy and tracking our food right now. And the truth is that like you cannot overeat or get fat on tier 2 food. No one binges on potatoes and beef. I highly believe that it is impossible. In fact, there was this like politician who just ate potatoes. It was called the potato diet or something as a protest, and then he actually lost fat, and he didn't even count calories or anything. So if you just eat tier 2 foods, you will lose fat. And the thing is, I want you to understand, it is impossible for you to fail. And even if you don't do great in a day, focus on the whole month. You are making progress. I promise. Like, if you look at the month, you would have made progress. Here's the thing, when you fail, just open up a journal, write down why you failed, how could you do better next time, maybe something triggered you or anything, and just learn. The thing is, like, the successful people in life, they all failed, but they just kept going. The smart people in life understand from their failures, they understand why they failed. They and then they build upon it. Fat loss diets, usually people don't succeed the first try. So just if you fail, now you know what works, what doesn't work. Like, you didn't fail, you just know more. You now know more about how to win. Do you understand? You now know what doesn't work. That is like great data that you have now. What you are also doing is you are rewiring your brain, because junk food hijacks your brain reward system and takes hostage of your taste buds. So you are slowly training your brain to enjoy and like the taste of healthy foods, and your taste buds usually take around 6 weeks to adjust. And junk food will increase your hunger and make you want to binge. So just by eating less junk food, you will biologically and psychologically want to binge less and eat less food. So just by avoiding like tier 4 foods, you will actually like start binging less. Do you understand how powerful that is? Just by like selecting better foods, you will actually lose fat without trying. If you're interested more about the science of it, these videos mine will help you understand more about science. Please watch those videos. This one has 5 views, man. Damn. I'm such a shit YouTuber. God damn, man. Alright, so a recap is download Lose It, make progress in the habit of tracking everything that you eat, start making healthier food choices, and you must include one whole food unprocessed meal every day. Example is chicken breast, not processed chicken. So yeah, this is like a side tangent, but like heck, if you live in England, you know these like heck chicken products. I'll actually write it on Google. Heck chicken sausage. No, it's not even loading. There we go. So like you will have these like processed chicken alternatives. I'm pretty sure you have like this stuff in America or Europe as well. Like these are good. You can have these, but you must get used to just straight up just whole foods. This is still a bit processed, more processed than I would like. So include some like actual foods in there as well. Don't just rely on this stuff. This stuff isn't bad per se, but chicken breast, not processed chicken, rice, veggies, PB. Well, what I do is I literally have like diced peppers. I just frozen vegetables, super easy. I don't have to cut up anything, so I would recommend that. I just microwave it. So yeah, start making progress from tier 4 to tier 3 foods, and then to tier 2, and get a food scale. All right, so at this phase, getting into low calorie slash protein cooking can help you. So here are some YouTubers that I followed. Felu, Fit by Cooking. This guy is a G. I think his recipes are like a lot better, like than Greg Doucette or the other fucking idiots. I don't think Greg Doucette is an idiot, to be honest. He's a smart man, but like, this is like actual food. This is pretty good stuff. I'd recommend his channel. I actually use his burritos and burgers to get the leanest I was before, so it's pretty good stuff. Caution: don't overdo this shit. I don't want to catch you fucking. What is this? Oreo. Fuck this. Fuck. What the fuck is this? Like, you can understand what is too much, what isn't, right? And stay the fuck away from this clickbait fucking side of YouTube. It's just slob. It's like, oh, you know what? This I'm gonna show you this. I saw this on Google Images the other day. Like, taking my tank to McDonald's. Drive through, staff lose it. I didn't watch it, I just saw it on, like, what is this? This is not fitness content. Like, how will this help people? People are insane. They've lost their minds. Fucking taking a tank to McDonald's. What the fuck? Right, just stay the fuck away from it. Just watch informational, wholesome, nice videos. A good channel to follow is Scooby1961. His advice is great. He has a lot of haters, but that's because he gives like no BS advice. So Scooby1961 and Hamza. I guess if you're watching this video, you might know about him. So this channel is great for nutrition advice, but I would say just watch his like old videos about nutrition. He will teach you a lot about nutrition. Um, just ignore the middle phase where he kind of got hooked on some psychedelics, I think. And follow Lyle McDonald's for no BS fitness info. This guy is literally I don't want to say smartest, but he probably knows the most out of anyone in like YouTube fitness. Like, he banned me from his Facebook group, but he is right. Lyle will be right 99% of the time about anything fitness related. So his website is also called Body Recomposition. No BS fitness advice. And there's another YouTuber that you can watch. His name is James Smith. His advice is pretty fucking great. He's got like, if you want to read some books, here are like some books I recommend. Not a Diet Book by James Smith. Hungry Brain. Highly recommend that one as well. And the Food Addiction Recovery Workbook. So screenshot these stuff if you would like. So I'll just... Yeah, so Filu Fit, good channel. Subscribe to that one. Scooby is good. Hamza is good. Lyle McDonald. And James Smith. They give great fitness information. And so what about exercise? What should you do at this point? Your phone should have a step tracking app. Every phone comes with this unless you have a Nokia brick phone. In which case you are a drug dealer. So just do meth. Losing fat will be a lot easier if you do that. No, YouTube out for the YouTube algorithm, that was a joke. So yeah, if you have a brick phone, do that white stuff. But for the average population, your phone will have a step tracking app. So it's either going to be called Google Fit or Apple Health. Set a step goal of 7,000 steps and do it every day. So what you can do is walk first thing in the morning, put on an audiobook, motivational video, or a podcast or whatever. Maybe listen to my videos. Plus, you can walk around in the afternoon. You can walk on your work lunch break. You can walk while watching YouTube or TV. Just pace around the house, literally. Like, I remember I just like watch YouTube and I just walk around the house. I think I was watching like GTA 5 videos. I haven't even played GTA in years, but I think I was watching GTA videos. It was pretty fun video. Here are some tips I found online. Take a dog for the walk. If you don't have a dog, volunteer to walk dogs at the animal shelter. I guess. I don't know. It's such a white thing to do. I'd never do that. Try music. Okay, that's not walking. That's just music. Oh, I mean, yeah, listen to music while walking. Include the family. What is this? This advice sucks. Go in person. Okay, I think Okay, park farther away. Yeah, that's great advice. So park farther away from the grocery store or the fucking gym or wherever you go and just walk a bit, man. Take the stairs. Like, I walk to the gym every day. That's my 12K. I get like more than 12K steps, but yeah. And you can like pace around when you're in the gym, like when you're resting, okay? And I found this on Reddit. How to get 10K steps. Shibby Backs says, my husband and I literally pace around the house all day. Lol. This person says, I literally just watch TV and walk in place behind the couch. Half an hour TV shows about 4,500 steps for me. Does it look weird? Absolutely. Does that matter? Absolutely not. So, yeah, just figure out, man. I know it's cold outside, so you can walk inside the house or whatever. Optional purchases. IP, these are optional, you do not need it. Your phone app will do just fine. Okay, I'd, I'd rather you hire me as a trainer. Man, I'm really a shitty salesman. But yeah, obviously having a trainer will help more than kit fitness gadgets. But you can get a smart band, or I have a Goaler solar watch. It's fucking G watch, sick watch, counts my steps. Pretty good. So you can buy like a fitness watch if you would like. A bonus tip. This was my phone wallpaper for over a month when I was trying to quit McDonald's, and I haven't eaten McDonald's in months, so I'm free of McDonald's. I feel free, man. I am free of McDonald's. Like, I wouldn't believe it. I was addicted to McDonald's for the longest time. But if like I was to tell my younger self that like, hey man, you're gonna be break free of your McDonald's addiction, I'll be like, holy shit. So this was my phone wallpaper for over a month, just so you know. So actionable step, another actionable step. So sign up to a gym. If you don't have a gym membership, Google gyms near me. Find one that looks good and okay to you on Google Maps, right? You pretty simple stuff. Anyone can do that. And then you're gonna sign up. That's right. You're gonna have to sign up to the gym. Ooh, scary. But just do it. Just I know exactly how you feel when you like want to do something, but like you're overthinking. You just don't think. Just do it. Just sign up to the gym. Aim to go to the gym 3 times a week. Get used to the machines. We are simply building the habit of going to the gym right now. If you don't have an exercise plan, I have an AI that will write you a custom meal and a workout plan. So check the link for my tracker in description. Yeah, so if you need a workout plan, I have like an AI workout plan. Scientifically, it'll give you the best workout plan. Well, probably not the best, I'll be honest, since it's fucking AI, right? Obviously, like, it's AI, but it'll be close to the best. It'll be fucking sick. Yeah, you know, you'll get amazing results, better than like better than any. It'll be literally 2 or 3 times better than anything you can find online, regardless of full body workouts, because I've specifically like designed this AI to give you the best prompts and the best meal plan and the workouts. I've uploaded books into it and stuff. So I'll give you some good shit. Ah, I mean, obviously not the best, but it'll be 90% of the way there, okay? If I was your coach, I'd probably use it and maybe tweak one exercise. But yeah, I'll give you a free alternative, don't worry. So yeah, I have a tracker. So this is a full body workout that I did. This is what you can do as well. So the link to this workout will be in description or in the comments. Or yeah, just do this workout, man. This is a full body workout. It'll work. It's fucking sick. Just do this workout. Alright? Do a sensible full body routine 3 times per week. Prefer machines over free weights. Do not do squats, deadlifts or overhead press. Like these BS full body workouts online you'll find will have squats or deadlifts. Just don't fucking do this shit. Like, no one in the gym squats or deadlifts correctly anyway. Like, you'll injure yourself. Go talk to anyone in the gym. Have you been injured? If they say yes, it's from these 3 moves. So don't do this shit. All right? Do machines only, please. You don't need to do this stuff. There's some other reasons, but this video is too long anyway. It's a full, probably gonna be like 2-3 hours. So. And then you're gonna experiment with cardio machines. Your minimal goal is to do 15 minutes on a cardio machine per week right now. So pick your own intensity, literally. Like, I'm not gonna be up your ass, gonna give you any guidelines. Just pick your own intensity at the machine. Obviously, don't be like those lazy ass people who just get on the treadmill or on their phones, just walking like some loser, or like, you get what I mean. Just people on the bike machines, just not even breaking a sweat. Just, as long as you know you're not being super fucking lazy, you should be fine, right? Pick your intensity, up it as you like, but 15 minutes of cardio per week, you will be successful. Anything about 15 minutes per week is success. A good goal to aim for actually is to build up to 20 minutes of cardio 3 times per week, and that's that. And I have a cardio tier list video. Check it out if you'll like. It will help you. It'll be of use. And here's how you know if you are doing enough cardio, hard enough. So if you can not talk non-stop like I'm doing right now, the cardio is too easy. If you are gasping for breath between words, it's too hard. So if you can't even talk, so you're like that, that's too hard. But if you can just keep a broke conversation, like that's exactly how you should feel during cardio. So if you can keep a broken conversation, then that's good. That's great cardio. Do not do fucking interval hit shit. These people are fucking idiots. Just don't do this shit, please. Just don't. Please don't do this idiotic, moronic, fat burning shit. Replace treadmill with this. Don't do any hit cardio. Please, these people are morons, and please don't fucking do any like marketed workout shit. Don't do fucking Spartan workout or Jocko Willink Navy SEAL workout inspired by ninjas. Like, just please do like a normal full body workout. There's no 300 workout. You're not working out like a Spartan. You're not a fucking Spartan. You're a modern man who wants to look better. Alright? And my blood comes from Spartans, so cultural appropriation, bro. Fuck off. I'm not letting you culturally appropriate my I don't want to say my culture, but probably have some Spartan blood in me because, here's a little lore about me. I'm Turkish, but genetically a bit of my family is from Greece. So like, probably my ancestors were Greek philosophers and Mongols who like gay boys. I don't know. But yeah, example full body workout, you're just going to rotate A and B and change the rep range. So you're going to do 12 to 15 or 15 to 20 reps per move when it's on your first workout. Right? So if it's your first workout, just do 12, 15, 15, 20 reps. And then on the future workouts, you can change the rep range to 8, 12. Right? And you just start light, man. Honestly, just start light. Just do 15, 20 the first workout because glycogen depletion, not going to go into it. And change the rep ranges that in the image. So up the rep ranges, 10 should be the least amount of reps you should do. And you got to try to increase the weight each session. But you're not gonna sacrifice your form. So try to keep proper form while increasing your weights. Check the comments. I'll link this full body workout in the links below. So check. It should be in the comments. And your goal is just to get through the workout without murdering yourself. You're not going there to do the best workout or anything. You're just going there to work out. Just get through the workout. That's your goal, right? If you don't know how to perform an exercise, ask the Jack dude. He will help. He will be like, oh shit, this guy's asking for my advice. Of course I will help. Or you can ask a personal trainer on YouTube. Not YouTube, sorry. In the gym. Now, most personal trainers don't know dog shit, but they will help you with your form. Alright? And you can also search for proper form on YouTube. So here you can see this guy, Jared Feather, alternating dumbbell curl. Pretty cool. You must know that most people quit on week 3 when they set these exercise goals. That's why it's like, so it's January 12 as I'm recording this. Just in a week, most people would have quit the gym. So just get through the dip, man. Just get through the shit. Right, get through week 3 and you'll make it, trust me. Just get through week 3. So recap, develop healthier food habits, learn about the food tier list, start tracking your food, sign up and go to the gym 3 times a week, 7,000 steps daily, 15 minutes of cardio per week, can increase this on your own terms and success. Pretty easy stuff, impossible for you to fail. So congratulations, we are moving on up. If you made it to this far in this video, I know that you are an intelligent person with the willpower to succeed. You are through phase one and the hardest step through. Like, you've made it, man. Honestly, you've made it. You are better than these all start a diet tomorrow motherfuckers. You are better than your fat co-workers, your fat friends, your lazy. Even if they're like thin, they're skinny or whatever. You're better than like 99% of the people because they don't exercise or go to the gym. Like, imagine most people don't exercise as human beings. What the fuck is that all about? And like most people fucking vape like, oh, cherry flavored vape, like, oh, fucking idiots. You're better than those fucking idiots. Fucking cherry flavored vape? Are you serious? You might as well fucking like cut your nuts off, or like, oh, what self-respecting person would vape? Disgusting. All right, time for some epic fat loss, right? So you've been winning and achieving your goals in phase one. You're gonna have an itch to get to the next level. You're gonna be like, all right, feel good, feeling all right. I want to start losing fat, and this is exactly when you should do an actual fat loss plan. This is, you're gonna get the best results. You're gonna feel the best. It'll all be good. Excuse me. So I think I've been recording for like more than an hour now. So yeah. So we're just gonna assume you are around 20 to 40% body fat, right? So this kind of exercise plan is geared towards 20 to 40% body fat people. So if you are, for example, 13 to 15 as it shows here, your exercise plan will be a bit different. It'll just be a bit more intense, and yeah. So, first of all, you must understand fat loss versus weight loss. I'm just going to take a 5-minute break, and I'm just going to come back and explain to you after that. So, see you literally right now, because power of editing. Alright, I'm back. My mouth is rested. Let's do some more yapping. Alright, fat loss versus weight loss. What is the difference? The difference is that you look like shit if you neglect to build muscle and just focus on weight loss. As you can see, I actually weighed less on the pictures on the left, and I look like dog shit. Look at that fucking abs. Look at my abs. So yeah, you'll just look skinny if you lose fat. But if you build some muscle along with the fat, and you don't lose the muscle when you're losing fat, you actually look kind of really ripped and lean. So our goal isn't weight loss, okay? So this is what weight loss looks like, and this is what fat loss looks like. Different things. Building muscle may mean that the scale will not go down as much, but you will look better. So focus on body recomposition and the mirror rather than solely on your body weight. For example, some days you'll just eat late, right? You'll eat late, you'll drink some water or something. You will weigh less the next day. So you cannot focus solely on your weight. Unless you are like 230 pounds and you're trying to be 170, then like obviously like weight loss is important as well along with fat loss. But you will like the scale should not be your main focus. The main focus is fat loss. So focus on the mirror rather than solely on the weight. But yeah, if the scale ain't moving, you might also be eating like a pig. So it's a bit nuanced, right? So in these two pictures, for example, I weighed the same. Like, now if you just looked at the scale, you wouldn't know. So I think I weigh like 4 kilos less than this now, but I think I weigh 86 or 85 there. Like here, I kind of, come on, fucking sick body. Looks Greek god-ish. The fucking shoulders and shit here is like, ugh. It makes me want to puke. So, our main goal right now is to start eating and exercising like a fat loss athlete. Yeah, alright, we're gonna get a proper plan. We're gonna track our progress every week, and we're gonna stricten and tighten up our diet. Our main goals will be right now to make an actionable plan for fat loss and hit the goal every day. So here's another actionable step. Download my fat loss tracker. Now this is completely free. This is free. Just download it. It'll be fucking sick. And download this app called Heavy. So basically, Heavy is an app that tracks your weights and gives you workouts and stuff, or you can make your own workouts. So for best fat loss results, your program it must include. So for best fat loss results, your program must include good sleep. All right, a lifting program with progressive overload, with the focus being on building muscle, formal cardio, informal cardio, and a high protein diet. Now let's talk about sleep. A good sleep will help you with hormonal regulation. Not gonna explain here, but just go with me on this. Higher testosterone and growth hormone reproduction in the body, which is what we want. So testosterone is good for less fat, more muscle, and growth hormone is good for recovery. Fucking sick shit, alright? Fucking amazing. Sick. Improved insulin sensitivity. So, as we discussed, you have metabolic syndrome, right? If you are watching this video right now, you have metabolic syndrome, which means your insulin sensitivity is fucked. So, it's gonna help you unfuck it. It's gonna enhance your energy and performance, reduce cravings and emotional eatings, because you all know it. When you don't fucking sleep, you just attack cookies and shit. I mean, not I'm gonna explain. You know it. And encourages muscle preservation, which means more fat loss. Literally, by sleeping more, you will lose more like fat. They actually done studies where people who slept burned 50% more fat. So, in a way, like sleeping more will is like 30 minutes on the treadmill in a way or so. Pretty good stuff. And you must understand that we do not grow in the gym. We go outside the gym with the rest and nutrition. So if you don't sleep, you won't get the results of your gym session. Your gym session will go to waste. So get 8+ hours of sleep. Now people say 7 to 8. Honestly, like if you're one of those 7 hours of sleep is enough people, fair enough. But when you get on an exercise plan, you will need more sleep. You know, you'll need more sleep to recover. Sometimes I sleep 10 hours sometimes, and I'll let it be. So here are my sleep tips. Aim for 8+ hours of quality sleep per night. So if your dickhead friend just wakes you up in the middle of the night to ask you for your credit card, you should probably dump that friend, which I did, luckily. That'll ruin your sleep. So quality sleep per night. I personally set a bedtime and I wake up whenever my body wants to. You probably don't, Wagey, lol. Kind of rude. Shouldn't have written that. But yeah, I just set a bedtime. I wake up whenever. Usually like 6, 7, sometimes 8. But yeah, I avoid caffeine 6 hours before bedtime. Use a blue light filter on your PC and your phone. I use Flux on my PC, and your phone will have a setting where you can enable the blue light filter. It just makes your phone a bit yellow. It will help you with your circadian rhythm and sleep. And I don't respect people who don't have this on. So if you're not a brain dead moron, you will use the blue light filter on your phone. It literally has 0 downsides, and it'll help your sleep and it'll help your eyes. Some idiot will be like, oh, but the screen is yellow. Like, fucking idiot, moron. Create a cool, dark, and quiet sleep environment. Journal before bed. Well, the thing is, like, sometimes there will be noises you don't want to hear. So what I have this white noise machine. So just there's a sound. So if you just have noises, I have a white noise machine which blocks out the noises. So that's what I have. So what is the best exercise for fat loss? Not this shit. Again, if I catch you doing this shit, I will personally. This is a threat. I don't know what I'll do, but yeah. Alright, so they've done studies with participants on a weight loss diet. And the participants who added weight training plus high protein to their routine lost the most amount of fat out of anyone ever. And they actually lost twice as much fat as the only cardio or no weights group. Because when you think about it, if you don't train with weights, you will also lose lean body mass along with fat on a diet. Meaning that, let's say you have a weight training person and then you have just a cardio person, right? Just a diet, no weights person. When the weights, let's say they both lost 5 pounds, Now the 5 pounds on the weight training person will be 5 pounds of fat, while 5 pounds on the not weight training person will be five, maybe like 2 pounds of fat plus 2 pounds of muscle or organ tissue and whatnot, right? So you must weight train, not organ tissue, I meant muscle tissue, my bad. So yeah, so you would think more gym sessions or weight training is good, right? But the truth is that after 2 gym sessions per week, we actually can just get this effect going. Just if we just work out 2 times per week, we can just preserve the muscle or even build some. So we don't need to work out like 4 or 5 times a week to actually get this effect. It kind of gets to the point of diminishing returns after 2 3 workout sessions per week, right? So just two or three, two is enough, but three is good. So I mean, even Harvard says it. 2 or 3 workouts per week produces most muscle size and strength compared with fewer or more sessions. Now, obviously, if you work out 5 times a week, then you'll build more muscle, but it'll be diminishing. It'll be like, so 2 workout is 100. So like one workout is 50%. Second workout is like maybe let's say 33, and then 25, 20. You get what I mean? It's a bit of diminishing, right? So I mean, Harvard, you're gonna argue with Matt Damon in the movie Good Will Hunting. Was he in Harvard? I don't know. Doesn't matter. He was in Boston though, right? Is Harvard in Boston? I'm not American. I don't know. I think I've been to Harvard. Yeah, I was in Boston. Yeah. Do the full body workout you were doing, but now focus on progression. So we're gonna use the app Heavy. So I've already given you the example workout, which you can do that one. It will work. As an example, all workouts do work actually, but yeah. So if doing the example workout I've given you, you can add 1 to 2 sets to certain exercises, right? So if it's too little the workout I've given you, you can add 1 2 sets to certain exercises. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the workout and you're gonna increase the weights deliberately every week, and we're gonna do it with a progression type of thing called double progression. So let's say our goal is to do six reps of 135 on a certain exercise. So this is good, 6 6 6, and then we do 5 5, right? So the next session you come in, you're gonna wanna just try to increase it. So now we've seen that the 5 has now been 6, so we've increased our reps here. That now means that we can increase this weight to 140. We increase it to 140, then boom. Then we're gonna work to get these to 6, so you get to 140 to 6 here. Increase the weight, and then you can just do this forever basically and get stronger and bigger over time. This is the no BS best, literally the best way to build muscle. As you can see, like, look at how much my weight has gone up. Sick stuff. If weight and reps go up, you are building muscle. It is that easy. Just it's what I've done. I've not done anything special to build muscle. I've just my weights went up, my reps went up, boom, muscle. Right? So the truth is that cardio will actually help us more on our fat loss journey after we're doing full body 2 to 3 times per week, right? For example, if we take a 200-pound person and they do incline treadmill, they will burn 500 to 600 calories in an hour, even up to 800 calories in an hour. But compare that to strength training, they will only burn 200 to 300 calories. So in a way, if you were to, let's say you go to the gym 5 times a week, you do full body 3 times. If you do maybe 2 1-hour sessions, you will like burn more calories rather than adding more weight training. So I would say do full body workout 2 to 3 times per week, right? Because your muscles actually need rest, right? The weights put a lot of stress on the muscles, right? Cardio doesn't do that as much. Obviously, it puts pressure on your cardiovascular system, but it will improve over time, and it can handle a lot more volume than your muscles. So we can actually use cardio more than the weights, right? So pick a good form of cardio. Now, if you're confused about what form of cardio is good or bad, I made a video on it. So go watch that right now. But here is the verdict. Walking is good. Obviously, like walking, it counts as informal, not cardio. We got elliptical, stairmaster, incline walking, biking, and rucksacking or hiking with a bag. So I would say just do those. Biking is outdoor biking, not indoor spinning biking. But I guess if your gym has spinning classes, they are also good. I lost fat doing those before. But yeah, I would say elliptical, incline treadmill, stairmaster. They're like the best forms of cardio you can do. And you're actually gonna progressively overload your cardio. This is an example. This is not your plan. Your plan, you should be able to do it yourself. So every week, increase your cardio. So here's like an example thing. You do one session, 25 minutes. Next week, you do two 25 sessions. The other week, you do two 30-minute sessions and so on, right? So you're going to progressively overload and increase your cardio. You can use my tracker for this. Now, you would have learned uh, heard about fat burning zone and cardio. And honestly, anything in between 120 to 170 BPM will be the sweet spot. Do steady state cardio. Don't do any fucking intervals. You most likely will be around 120 to 140 range when you're doing a form of cardio. So just as long as you are in this range, that's cool. Like me, I do around 150 around this range, but I'm super fit. So like anything around here is good. This is like not as optimal, but if you're like super unfit, you can maybe try to get it to 100 above 100. But yeah, as long as you're around here, you should be fine. But yeah, like will cardio burn muscle? A lot of people are like, oh man, my muscle is gonna melt away. So question: do you eat enough protein? Do you get enough sleep? Do you weight train and your weights are going up? If the answer to all of this is yes, then no, you're not going to build muscle. Are you a marathon runner who runs 4 hours daily and doesn't really weight train or eat protein? Well, then yes, you will burn muscle, lose muscle, but you're not going to burn muscle because the program I've given you is going to actually build you muscle. So, you're alright. So, there's informal cardio. The other form of cardio we're going to do is actually called NEAT. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So you walk during your lunch break. That is NEAT. Park away at store. You take the stairs. You dance. You know we've explained NEAT before, right? And we've explained like the forms of burning calories. So your NEAT will actually go down on a diet. On a fat loss diet, your NEAT will go down because as you lose fat, as like you'll just want to move less. Your body will want to conserve energy. So the way we actually keep our NEAT up will be from walking, and walking is great for fat loss. And I actually would recommend carrying a heavy bag weighted vest for extra calories burn. For example, when I go to the gym, I take like 4 liters of water with me, which is around 10 pounds, which is not a lot of weight, but I also put some other stuff. So I'm probably carrying like 15, 20 pounds when I go to the gym on my, like behind me, which burns extra calories, which is kind of helpful. Like, so if, try that. Obviously, weighted vest, you'll probably look like a psycho, but like, fuck it, why not? Give it a shot. You probably don't have to, but you might consider it um, further down the line. And set a goal of 10,000 steps every day. Do this every day, even on days when you feel knackered. Well, even on the days you feel knackered, you should go for a walk. You must do 10,000 steps every day. No excuses. Just hit your step count, bro. Yeah, walking will keep our needs sane. The average person will burn between 200 to 350 calories per hour. So this is literally like a fat loss weapon. 10,000 steps a day. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him walk. Right? So the calorie burn, if a 200 person were to walk 10,000 steps every day, this is how many calories he would burn. This is how many calories the person would burn without walking. You know what this means? This means like you could have a burger. You could have like this is food. This is like 400 calories, like 360 grams of rice. Like come on, bro. 360 grams of rice or low calorie ice cream. Come on, walking is worth it. Come on, come on. Cardio is sorted. Now, let's teach you about fat loss nutrition. So there are two types of nutrition when it comes to fat loss. You have flexible dieting and you have a strict meal plan dieting. For you right now, flexible dieting is the better option as you are actively recovering from a food addiction and this will be more sustainable. So I would recommend a strict diet if you are going from like 20 to 10% body fat, but you're still fat, so we're just gonna do flexible dieting. I recommend semi-flexible dieting, so have a meal plan but be flexible. Like have a meal plan, know what you eat for breakfast, know what your average dinner is. But like, maybe some dinners you eat this food, the other dinners you eat this food. Maybe you're outside, you can grab something from the grocery store. You get what I mean? Like semi-flexible. When you do this, you're gonna have less decision fatigue, so your brain will be like will have to think less, make less decisions. So sticking to the diet will actually be easier. Meal prepping will be easier. So that's preparing your meals. So like you know you're gonna eat rice, so you just buy a rice cooker, make the rice, Tupperware it, boom, that's your weekly rice done, boom, that's your weekly chicken done. You get what I mean? And another thing is that you have less of a chance of overindulging because like you have a meal plan, bro. Come on. Macro splits. Well, macro splits are kind of BS. Here's what I recommend. You first of all, let's set a calorie target for you and a protein target as well. So how do you calculate calories? Body weight in pounds times it by 12 or 13. So a 230-pound person, we times it by 12. This is how much this person should eat to lose fat. And for protein, you eat 1 gram per body weight in pounds. This is literally more than enough. Just do this, right? If you're 200, eat 200 g. Now the thing is, if you're, let's say you're 230 pounds or something, you're like over fat, then we would take your body weight. But I would say eat per body weight in pounds, but like you probably don't need to eat more than 200 grams per day, right? And if you're female, like even like 170, 150 might be overkill. So I'd say cap it at 200 grams, which cap it at 200 grams per body weight, right? But eat gram per body weight. But yeah, protein 200 grams will be enough for most people. So, but just a good guideline is gram per body weight, right? If you use kilograms like I do, just times it by 2.2. So how much fat to eat? There's actually a minimum fat requirement which will be super easy to meet. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 0.2. That's your minimum fat per day. So that'll be 40 grams for this 200-pound person. Pretty easy. And then as long as your protein and calorie targets are met and you are eating your minimum fat intake, which you most likely will be, it will be super easy to do. Your macro split is up to you. You can like self-regulate it. I believe you. You know what foods you like and what foods like you want to eat, or if you want to eat carbs or fat that day. It's not like of uber utmost importance. So just up to you, man. All right, so here are some good protein sources. Just pull this image from Google. Whey protein. Actually, the protein in whey protein is so they didn't put eggs for some reason, but literally whey protein is more quality protein than eggs. Literally, the whey protein is more high quality than pretty much anything on here. Just like it's not important, but good protein sources will be chicken breast, turkey mince, beef mince, eggs, cottage cheese, low fat cheese, lentils are nice, salmon is fish is good. Um, they put some plant based stuff here. I'm not that sure about processed plant based shit, but lentils are G. Skim milk, skim milk like is not that good actually. Just ignore skim milk. But other than that, like this stuff is pretty alright. Now, let's teach you about satiety index. Alright. So, satiety index literally means how much a food will fill you up per like 100 grams or something. And, So for example, white bread, if let's say it's just like a reference point is 100, meaning that 100 grams of white bread, sorry, 100 grams of croissant will only satisfy you half as much as a white bread, right? And if you eat beef, you'll be more satisfied than white bread. Beans will satisfy you more than white bread. Potato is fucking G food. G food. Oatmeal is G food. So let's say your diet consists of potatoes and oatmeals, then like you won't be hungry as much. Do you understand? Like you'll be a lot more fuller than if you, let's say, ate yogurts or candy bars. Do you understand? So when you are eating, focus on high satiety food so you will be hungry less often. It's not necessarily about how much you eat, but what you eat. So keep satiety index in mind. Okay. So here's another satiety index. You can screenshot this if you would like. Did it? Okay, cool. So a good way to increase your satiety and be hungry less is to eat complex carbs. So here are some examples for complex carbs. You got your whole wheat pasta, whole wheat bread, broccoli, vegetables, berries, peppers are in here as well, carrots are in here, sweet potato, banana. This is shit food, simple carbs, just they get you fucking hungrier, man. Fucking chocolate and donuts and all that crap. So good fat sources you can have is olive oil, walnuts, nut butter, cashews, all this stuff you can screenshot. Alright, so build a meal plan around these foods. My linked tracker will have a custom AI prompt to build a meal plan. If you want like a science-based stuff, I've uploaded some books that will help you with that. But you can also use ChatGPT to build a meal plan. You can also hire me, I guess. But yeah. Ask ChatGPT to build you a meal plan and match calories. Won't be ideal, but you can tweak it. Like if you don't know how to build a meal plan by yourself, you can just ask ChatGPT and it will probably do a better job than you. So just like you know what foods are good, build a meal plan, and yeah, here are some hacks you can use. Low calorie cooking oil, and I always use a smaller spoon and a fork. It helps. I don't know, I get to eat more bites in a way. It psychologically helps. It's not really about like smaller plates, but I've found that smaller spoons help. So refeed and cheat days, you might be curious. Do I get a cheat day or now? You are not the Rock, okay? You cannot eat like this. So cheat day, get the shit out of your head. The truth is that you can undo a whole week's worth of work in a day. Do you understand this? You can undo a week's worth of work in a day. You can work your ass off, do all your cardio, on all the treadmill, all the hunger pains, and you can throw all of that away in one day. So there are no cheat days, but you will have controlled refeed days where you can have the foods that you want. You can have burgers in your controlled refeed days. You can have ice cream or whatever, right? So you on controlled refeed days, you can have these kinds of foods without ruining your progress. So I recommend ice cream as dessert on these days, as it will be high volume food relatively, and relatively low calories compared to alternatives like chocolate bars, etc. And yeah, as I said, you can have burgers or fries if you track it. So just get your body weight in pounds, times it by 15. And you must do a refeed on a day you do cardio plus weights. So don't do refeeds on a rest day. Trust me on this. I know you really want to just do nothing and eat like a lot of food for like one day's rest, but trust me, do a refeed day on a day you do cardio and weights. It'll help you with fat loss and it'll help you stay on plan. But yeah, you can have like pretty much any food you want as long as it is in the calorie target. And yeah, I know you're like, oh man, but I really want to gorge my face. Hey man, you can no, no. You've gorged your face enough. All right, we talked about how you were depressed and all that stuff. You know what happens. You know how life is like if you keep doing that. So let's not do that. Struggling with hunger cravings? Check out my course. God damn, man, so many ads. But yeah, check out my course. It's a really great course if you're struggling with hunger and cravings. Like, I go into psychological like stuff. I teach you exactly how to beat your cravings, beat your food addiction. You know, deal with your food related trauma. I talk about why you binge, why you overeat, why certain foods get you super hungry. Like psychological, I tell you about how you can like change your self image to lose fat, all that great stuff, which I don't talk about here. My course is fucking goated. And it's cheap as well compared to what you're gonna get. It's actually cheap, like period. Which I'm gonna increase the price, by the way. But anyway, check out the course if you want psychological help and if you want to get rid of your food cravings and addiction. So let's recap. Body weight in pounds times 1215 to get how many calories you should eat when dieting. Body weight x1, that's how you get your protein. Carbs and protein up to you. Not up to you, sorry, just carbs up to you. Don't mistake. Carbs is up to you. Carbs and fat is up to you. Body weight times 0.2 is minimum fat intake. Refeed you can do 1 time a week. No cheat meals, no gorging or indulging. And on refeed days, you can eat your body weight times 15 in calories. So, supplements, what are good, what are bad? These are pretty much the supplements that you eat, that you need. I mean, you don't even need supplements, but these will help. So I'd say multivitamin is like fucking sick. It's just vitamins, right? Because often when you are on a diet, you might be missing out on certain multivitamins, just vitamins pretty much. So just take it. Like, do I need to explain why I need vitamins, man? Come on. Then we got fish oil. Fucking take 2 or 3 per day. It's good for your mental health, all that good shit. Vitamin D3 is good for your mental health, all that bone health, all that good shit as well. So just take these 3, right? You don't need to buy like HMB or fucking whatever. You don't need any of that shit. These 3 will, like literally this 3 is what I take right now as well, right? Anything else just a waste of money. And then we have sports supplements, which I would say get a whey protein thing, and then get creatine. Yeah, these are the only things you will need. You don't need anything else. And this shit is a scam. BCAAs, fucking pump formulas, whatever the fuck. Like, fuck off. Scam. Alright? His body looks insane though. What the fuck is... Jeez. Fucking hell. But yeah, this shit is scam. This guy is a scammer. Fuck you. Dick. Fuck. This guy's like, don't fucking my supplements. So pre-workout is just caffeine and beta alanine. It's literally that, like, just coffee will give you the same effects. But I like pre-workout and I do take pre-workout. But just know that if you're gonna buy it, it's basically overpriced caffeine. Okay. So recap. Now you have your protein and calorie targets. You now have meal plan. You now have a step goal. You have a cardio plan. If you hit these targets, you will lose fat. It is guaranteed. Use my tracker. And if you ain't tracking, you are slacking. So track everything, man. Track your steps, what you eat, your cardio. And you do it with my tracker. My tracker is free, alright? So we are just going to explain deloads and diet breaks. The thing is that when you go on a fat loss diet, you keep doing cardio, you keep, going to the gym, lifting heavy, you're eventually going to get tired, man. So every 8 to 10 weeks or so, you need to go on a diet break and a deload. So how long does this need to be? It's 7 to 10 days, right? So you can deload and go on a diet break for 7 to 10 days, which will give you a window of rest, and it's just gonna like psychologically freshen you up for you to keep going. Like literally, you can go on a diet for 8 weeks and like fuck it, book a holiday, fuck off to wherever, fuck off to like, and then come back and like, all right, back on diet. You can do that, right? Just you can take a break. This will actually help you get stronger as well, right? You go, rest, and then go again. Like physiologically, this will fucking be super helpful as well. A lot of like fitness people just want you to keep going 24/7, but our body doesn't work that way. Performance does not work that way, so take like a week or 10 days off here, and like every 8-10 weeks you'll be good. Deloading is part of the program. Here's let's say it's been more than 2 months. Here's how you check if you should go on a short break or a deload. Do you feel totally fucked? Has it been more than 2 months? Have you made significant noticeable progress? It might be time to go on a deload. So fatigue is greater. You have like a lot of fatigue. Performance is down. You kind of feel like you might get injured or you're like getting injured. Motivation is shit. Sleep is shit. Your appetite is like fucked. go on a fucking diet break, or and a deload as well. It will help. So, how do you deload? You're gonna still go to the gym, all right? We're not giving up on life or the gym. Now, potentially you could do this, but I would not recommend not going to the gym. So, still go to the gym, and then you're gonna decrease either weight or reps or both by 50%. So you can like literally self-regulate it. Let's say you were doing leg press, like 200 kilos. You can just go in and like, all right, I'm just gonna do 100 for a couple of reps. You can do that as well. Rough guideline. Decrease the volume by 50. So if you were doing 4 sets, decrease it to 2 sets. And you should be in and out the gym in like 20-30 minutes. You can just superset these exercises as well without rest, because like you don't need to rest 1 minute 30 seconds to like do suboptimal sets, right? So you can just like superset everything, like 2 sets, boom, 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 boom. And you can even combine multiple workouts as well when you deload. So you combine day 1 and day 2, do them all in the same session, and like that's it. Cardio, I would say, because you are super adapted, don't give up cardio altogether. Just do like half sessions at the half time. So if you were doing like 5 times 30, now just do cardio like 2 times 15. And steps, just keep up walking, man. Like keep them normal. Just like walking 10K steps isn't hard. So steps, don't decrease it. It will also help you from like, if you keep the steps the same, it will also help you from not gaining the fat back. So yeah, that's how you do a deload and how to do a diet break. Now, because your exercise goes down, your calorie burned per day or week will go down as well. So just take your body weight times it by 13 or 14 calories. And diet break or deload doesn't mean for you this is time for you to become a lazy slob. It's a planned break to rest and get performance motivation back. Now, to be honest, when I go on a diet break, I just eat whatever I want for the first 2 days. I'm like, fuck it. Like, I have pizza, I have a burger, I have like some dessert. But then, like, the next day, I'm like, all right, let me actually eat sensibly. So that's something you can do. Is it optimal? No, but like psychologically, it gives you the break that you need. So yeah. So now you are equipped with the information to actually lose fat, and if you do these for long enough, you will get ripped. Like literally, you now know literally. I don't want to say everything, but you literally know 90% of what needs to be done right now, and it is only a matter of time. Like, let's say you are here right now. The difference for you to go from here to here is maybe like, 2-3 months, and then this guy actually looks thinner than this, but like this is only like months time. Like this guy can go from this to this in a month, and then this guy can go from this to this in a month. Like, do you understand? It's just a matter of time or like months. So now if you're fat, you can literally like get ripped, you can look like this. Literally, you can look like, I mean, the guy is clearly on steroids, but you get my point, right? You get what I mean. So, like, this is the course. This is what you need to know. So, I hope you enjoy this course. I hope you enjoyed this video so far. I've tried to like give you as much information as I can. The links will be in description. So if you want to hire me as your personal coach or trainer, or if you need help defeating your cravings, I have a course for it as well. Linked below. It's like 3 hours of fucking insane courses. 3 hours of content. I'm adding more to it as well. So yeah, now you will be equipped to lose fat. I'm proud of you. You made it to the end of the video. Now it's time for you to actually do the stuff that I've taught you about. So literally, when this video ends right now, just, you signed up to the gym. Fucking go today. You have the program right now. Just go today. Go. Fucking go. Go buy a grocery shop. Go buy some chicken bins or chicken breasts, whatever. Come on, man. It's time. It's time we change your life. It's time you change your life, because you like. Think about it. In a year, you will not be able to recognize yourself if you just do this program. In a year, like, imagine where you could be if you accomplish all your goals, all your dreams, and all it took was like this one simple action. So yeah, let's do it, man. All right, that's the end of the video. I cannot seem to pause this video somehow. The app is broken, but yeah. Oh, there we go. All right.